Put up a fake, permit parking only, sign so I could park in front on my apartment easier, but got a real ticket. My apartment is close to a few good bars, so often after work it's hard to find a spot, so I mocked up a fake, permit parking only, sign. It worked really well on a solution for parking in Wilmington, Delaware in my apartment complex near Wilmington's lively bars. Finding a parking spot after a long day can be a challenge. To simplify things, I created a fake, permit parking only, sign to allow me to park in front of my apartment with ease. At first, this makeshift solution worked quite well, but my convenience soon turned into an unpleasant surprise. Upon waking up, I discovered a parking ticket on my windshield for allegedly violating the permit parking restrictions. Given that I didn't actually have a permit, this outcome wasn't entirely unexpected. Now, I'm faced with the decision of how to proceed. Should I try to contest the ticket or accept the consequences of my actions? If I have to hear one more person tell me they hate their wife, I am going to just go crazy. It is almost culture to say, "I hate my wife, you can have her." Like it is a badge to hate someone you are with. Same with making fun of them when they aren't even there to hear it. I'm reaching my breaking point whenever I hear people express their disdain for their spouses. It's become a disturbing norm to boast about despising someone you're supposed to be in a committed relationship with, almost as if it's a twisted badge of honor to harbor animosity. Furthermore, ridiculing them when they're not present to defend themselves is a particularly egregious behavior. If you genuinely loathe your spouse, then perhaps the most logical step would be to end the marriage. If you're unwilling to do so, then I implore you to refrain from airing your grievances, as you have no legitimate claim to complain. My Phil passed away a few weeks ago. He was making payments on his life insurance for almost 3 years. The insurance company never created a policy number for him, and is not going to pay out his life insurance. I haven't received anything from the insurance company yet. Recently, my father-in-law's passing left a gap in our lives, and we've been dealing with the aftermath. Almost 3 years prior, he had been diligently making payments for a life insurance policy. However, a significant issue has arisen. The insurance company failed to assign a policy number to him during that time, and consequently, they will not be honoring the life insurance claim. I have yet to receive any official communication from the insurance company. Interestingly, a friend still employed by the same insurance company reached out to me. They informed me that he was recently called into a meeting, where he was personally told about this issue, which occurred just the day before. As a result, I am now uncertain about the steps I should take next. I let my dog lick my neighbor's face after eating shit. Yeah, I don't let my dog eat it, but she does when I'm not totally engaged with her. The lady downstairs doesn't pick up her dog's shit. My pup will get into it, which is nasty. My pup always greets the lady by licking her A. The unpleasant consequences of a neighbor's neglect. My dog has a tendency to ingest unwanted substances, which she usually picks up when I'm distracted. However, I've made a point to train her not to eat such things. Unfortunately, our downstairs neighbor consistently fails to dispose of her dog's waste properly, leaving it for my pup to encounter. The result is often a distressing situation, especially when combined with my dog's habit of enthusiastically greeting the neighbor with a face-licking display. As I watch this unfold, I often find myself displaying a subtle yet unmistakable message to the neighbor: pick up after your pet. No edits have been made to this story. Update: this story has been rewritten without any changes to its core message. TLDR: neighbor's lack of responsibility regarding her dog's waste leads to a series of unpleasant interactions between her dog, my dog, and myself. My wife came in to sleep next to me this morning. For various medical reasons we can't currently sleep next to each other, and over the last 6 months we've grown used to the situation for the most part. She's been sick with a cold for the last couple days and I've been taking O. This morning my wife slipped into the spare room bed and settled in beside me while I slept. Due to certain health constraints, we've had to adopt an arrangement where we don't sleep together for the time being, and over the past 6 months, we've gradually become accustomed to our new sleeping arrangements. My wife has been battling a cold for a couple of days, and I've taken on the responsibility of caring for her. I was half asleep when I awoke to discover her cozily nestled beside me. It was an undeniably adorable sight. TLDR. My wife snuck into the spare room bed and slept next to me despite our usual arrangement. It was a sweet moment. AITA for expecting hubby to ask me if I want takeout when he orders. My hubby works from home with me. He orders food from DoorDash without asking me if I want anything. I am working away on my laptop and food magically appears at door just for him. I have told him before that. Am I the asshole for assuming hubby would order takeout for both of us? My husband and I share a home office space, and he often orders food from DoorDash while working. However, he rarely asks me if I'd like to join him for delivery. I continue working on my laptop as he waits at the door for the food, which seems to be just for him. I've mentioned to him in the past that I think this behavior is thoughtless, but he doesn't seem to see it that way. I always consider my husband's preferences when ordering food, but he claims I'm being overly sensitive. Am I the asshole? Edit. I'll add that we have a pretty relaxed and loving relationship, but this little quirk is really starting to grate on me. Update. Some people in the comments mentioned that my husband might be doing it as a way to bond with me or make me feel taken care of, but honestly, it's not working that way for me. I just feel ignored. TLDR. Husband orders takeout without asking me if I want any. I feel ignored and think he's being thoughtless. My mom is finally out of ICU. My mom has been suffering from COVID for almost 3 months. She was on a ventilator for a long time and the doctor told our family that she may not make it. I can happily say she got better today and is finally out of ICU. I finally got to talk to he. The long-awaited day has finally arrived, and my mom is safely out of the ICU. After battling COVID for nearly 3 months, my mother's health had been a major concern for my family. For an extended period, she was reliant on a ventilator, and the doctors had warned us that the outlook might be grim. However, today, I'm thrilled to report that her condition has dramatically improved, and she's been discharged from the ICU. It was an incredible moment for me when I was finally able to reconnect with her after a long time. In addition to this heartwarming news, today brought another exciting development. I received an attractive job offer in the medical field, which not only comes with a significantly higher salary than my previous position but also offers a convenient location just 5 minutes from my home. I'm overjoyed and grateful for this wonderful turn of events. Edit. No edits made. Update. No updates made. TLDR. Mom recovered from COVID, got discharged from ICU, and I landed a new job in the medical field with a higher salary and closer location to my home. To the Ulta employee who called my acne horrible, it's been 4 days and I'm still not over it. I went to you to get a facial for my acne and instead you called it horrible and treated it like it's contagious. Guess what? This is the clearest my skin has been in months.